Hi, you guys, and thank you for watching my channel. Oh, I got a message. Okay, so I've been MIA for forever, and I'm gonna do a video covering that because it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. But for right now, we're about to get into the story time of my last time going to get my hair done. It was a disaster. I don't know what I'm gonna title it, but I don't want to give too much information away. I am excited. Hold on. Okay, I'm at work, so please disregard, but let's get into the video. So, y'all know I like to give different stylists a try, and I'll be checking all kinds of different networks and entities, Facebook groups, etc., to try and feel out different stylists, see who I like, see who I feel comfortable with, okay? Now, I got my first set of braids since 2018. When did I get them? I got them sometime last year. Okay, sometime last year. And after that, I got, of course, knotless braids. I was like, oh my God, it didn't feel like she was purposely ripping out my hair. My scalp wasn't bleeding because y'all know what happened the last time. I don't even know if I posted a story time or just briefly mentioned it, but I'll get into that too. So I was like, my scalp not bleeding. It didn't hurt real bad. She didn't try and rip my hair out. Maybe I should start back getting my hair braided and, find a new stylist that I trust, okay? So I'm looking around and I end up finding this girl on Facebook who does knotless braids. And I'm like, I should go to her for the second time. And I'm going to talk about who I went to for the first time. She did an amazing job. The work was phenomenal. It was beautiful. But yeah, so I ended up finding a new girl and I went to her. New girl was open when I needed to. She had an appointment available at the time I needed, and I had shit to do. Okay, that's really it. I didn't choose her because her work looked amazing. I chose her because I had stuff to do. Her work was amazing compared to the other two stylists I was looking at, but if I could have chosen, I would have stuck with the first person, clearly, because who wants to keep going to different people and having different people in their head? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna trust it. Now, what are we gonna name her? We're gonna name her young adult because honestly, the girl was a young adult, which is why I didn't get on her the way that I should have, because I'm grown. I'm not about to be talking down to no young adult that's coming up that probably can't even control what's going on. So we scheduled my appointment for in the morning. Of course, I'm early. I'm always early. I arrived 15 minutes early. Only 15 because I got lost. I couldn't figure out where in the hell she stayed at. And it took me forever to even realize that there was an apartment complex right there. It's by College Park, somewhere over there. So yeah, I didn't even know that that street had an apartment complex there. And she doesn't stay in the apartment complex. She's like, I stay in the houses 2 rows over. Girl, I couldn't even find that. So my man dropped me off. I go in to get my hair done. When I walk in, it's giving urine and feces. That's what it smelled like. But I'm like, okay, well maybe I don't know. I ain't had no excuse. I'm like, well maybe I don't know. So me and her, we exchange our hellos and stuff like that, and I go in and start to really get comfortable. So back to the story. I'm not too sure exactly where I'm at, but I know that I walked through and all I smell is feces. Now, usually I would have left, but like I said, I had shit to do. I was on a crunch and I really didn't have time to have to go and contact the other two girls that I told I no longer needed their services and hope that they're still nice enough to fit me in for sometime this week. Because you know how sometimes people be a little mad that they wasn't selected. Ignore that. So, I go in and she was really sweet. We was talking, she turned on Netflix. I don't know what the fuck we was watching because whatever that was, it was not something I would watch. Baby, I turned on my shows on my phone, put in my little headphones and let her get to work. Now, the job was only supposed to take about 5 hours. It did end up taking longer, but that is not the part that matters. Let's get to the part that matters. So I get in, I sit down, I'm sitting down, and all of a sudden I hear barking. And she was like, oh, I'm about to go get my dog. She didn't ask me if I was okay with dogs, if I'm allergic to dogs, or nothing. Like, she was like, I'm about to go get my dog so he can come in here because he's giving my mom a hard time. Bitch, I am the client. I am the customer service. Like, how big is this dog? I'm cool with my dog, but I don't be trusting other people's dogs because some people be training their dogs to be vicious, and I don't have time for that. I don't want to get bit. So as the barking gets closer, I realize it's not a big dog barking from a distance. It's literally a little dog. So I'm like, that can't be that bad. So she brings in the dog, and he's the cutest little thing. Like, he's white and black, and he's adorable. And I'm like, okay, this, I could be cool with that. Yow. He was in my bag, eating my fucking snacks. He was biting on my pants. He was eating the fucking weave. Like, that dog was a fucking terrorizer. And she didn't even offer any compensation for none of the fucked up shit that her dog did. He went in my bag. He ate my snacks while she was doing my hair. You didn't try and move my snacks. You didn't offer to compensate me. You didn't put his fucking ass in timeout. You didn't shut him out the room. You just let him tear shit up. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The dog was a dub. The dog was starting to get on my nerves to the point where I was thinking about leaving. But my hair was half done and the top wasn't done. And I was like, do I really want to have to pay her for the work that she's done thus far with the shitty ass service? No. Let me just try and stick it through. So I'm just sitting there. I'm trying to stick it out. Trying to remain calm. Yo. The dog kept jumping on my fucking lap while I was eating. Sitting on my fucking food that I had, that he's already ate up my shit in my bag. The stuff that I'm holding on my lap, he's jumping on my lap, eating my food, sitting his ass on my food. Like, when I tell y'all I was pissed, I was pissed. And I'm looking at her and she's just like, oh, I'm so sorry. She was like, you're gonna have to act right. You need to stop acting up. Bitch, whoop him. Whoop him. Because if this was a toddler, you would have whooped him. You need to pop him. Okay? Because he is bad, he is hard-headed, and he don't listen. So, I'm not feeling it no more. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. At that point, I had an attitude. I was like, let me just go ahead and turn up my music, put all my food back in the bag, tie the bag in a knot, and I'm just gonna leave the trash right here with her because she already know why the fuck would I take these snacks with me if he didn't fucking bit off of it and rubbed his ass across it. Like, oh, but y'all, that's not the worst part. So eventually she gets to the top. She's almost done. I've been fighting this fucking dog off for like 5 fucking hours. Like, he was a fucking annoying. He was biting on my fucking pants, biting up my shoes, trying to tear into my bag after I had tied it up. Like, he was a fucking annoying. So I'm getting ready to go. All of a sudden he realizes he can jump on the chair to the left of me to like come in my proximity. Like, oh, you know I do not like you. Like, dogs feel energy. He know we is not friends. We is not cool. I am not feeling you after you done fucked over my snacks. And if you've ever booked an 8 a.m. hair appointment, you know the odds of you actually getting up and cooking before that appointment, you probably are still blow drying your hair to get these braids in. I had been up since 5 a.m. blow drying my hair. The snacks was all I had. So at this point, it's going on damn near 4 p.m. and I have not ate a real meal and my snacks is toe the fuck up. I can't really eat nothing. Only thing that would have been cool was my water bottle had he not did what he did. But yeah. So I'm pissed. I'm very much annoyed with him. I very much don't want to be bothered with him. So I'm like, can I go to the bathroom real quick? And she was like, yeah. So I head out. And then I'm like, hold on, wait, where is the bathroom? And she's like, oh, straight across the hall to the left. I go straight across the hall to the left. And when I open the door and I step, I hear like a, hold on, because I don't think I'm doing it. It's like this. So I'm like, what the fuck? I look down. It is a doggy pee pad full of piss and doo-doo on the fucking floor. And I done stepped in it. Yo, where was the customer service? Like, when I tell y'all, she was that was last year, and I have not let nobody touch my head since. Like, I don't care. That was it. That was the last straw. And she still be texting me to this day, asking me to come back and get my hair braided. No. So I had to try and skip to the loo over the shit and the piss all over the floor so I can use the bathroom and get the hell up out of there. I don't even think I used the bathroom because I think I got uncomfortable. So I just washed my hands and I walked up out the bathroom. I come back And oh yeah, oh my God, I did not tell y'all, because she was getting on him. Half the time when she was getting on him, she's picking him up and then putting him on the ground and then getting on him. So she's touching her dog and then going in and touching my hair, not even washing her hands, nothing. And I'm like, I'm not even about to explain the customer service, but I am gonna message her to let her know, because baby, she traumatized me so much. I have not been to nobody else. Y'all, my scalp was on fire. For those of you that don't know, I have extremely sensitive skin, especially in my scalp. So my scalp was on fucking fire. Like, it was burning bad. And I should have canceled the appointment. I don't know, nothing. I was trying to look cute for my man. But I guess nothing is that important. Yeah, I shouldn't have sat through that shit. But her prices was cheap. I guess for the customer service. No, actually her prices were fucking expensive for that shitty ass customer service. Now that I think about it, she was charging what the Africans charge, and her work was not giving the Africans, and the customer service wasn't giving the Africans either. Nor was the time. But anyways, so when I came back from the bathroom, she's getting on him. And I'm like, damn, she's about to touch my scalp again. Mind you, her gel brush, dirty as fuck. Dirty as fuck, has other people's hair in it. I was like, ma'am, I bought my own utensils, because I know y'all don't like to clean shit these days. Sometimes y'all be doing little dirty ass shit, and I know how my scalp is. This is my stuff. So she's like, well, I got to use this so I can get your edges. I can do my edges at home. So we're almost done. Why the fuck does the dog jump on the chair, then jump onto me again, and lick my fucking lips after he... Also, y'all, I don't know if it was a bite or a lick or whatever, because my lip was fucking hurting. Like, my lip was fucking throbbing when I left. And she just pretended like it was nothing. Like, ugh. Yeah, so now I ask if people got dogs beforehand, and I just don't go, because not everybody with the dog has any kind of respect. And I'm not trying to be funny, but every time I go to somebody's house and they got a little dog, them little dogs be fucking atrocious with their fucking manners, and their owners they don't train them properly. So if you got a little dog, I don't give a fuck. They be like, oh, it's not big, it's not a pit bull. Baby, I'd rather you have a pit bull or a Rottweiler than a fucking toy poodle or a Shih Tzu or a Chihuahua, because y'all don't train y'all fucking dogs right. I was mad. I was mad. Like, I don't know what she was doing, but she started rushing. The last one was done, and I got the fuck up out of there. She was like, can I take a picture? I'm like, picture take, I'm leaving. So, y'all, I was mad. I was furious. And I'm like, she's young. She probably doesn't know no better.